Nate Perso, Cyrus Romero, and this time is big coach about these.
No, tremendous effort by our players. I mean, we knew it was going to be a championship-type game, a heavyweight fight. We knew it was going to take everything we had to give ourselves a chance. Ohio is a great football team, great defense, great quarterback. But the way our players have been practicing, the way they've been working together as a team, I couldn't be more proud of them. I mean, it was ups and downs, ebbs and flow in that game, and they stuck to it. And so. Obviously, it's a great outcome on homecoming, but we got one more game before we get a bye week. So we got a lot of work to do to continue to get better. But I couldn't be more proud of the effort, determination, and then also my staff, my coaching staff. Those guys, man, are the backbone of this program. They put in the long hours, the hard work to give our players the best chance to be successful, and they make great adjustments in game, on the sideline. And I think that shows up with the way our players play.
The effort they put in.
Phenomenal. So I think they had three picks in the fourth quarter. That changed the game. Obviously, the win was a factor. So we were dealing with field position and different things like that. But for Cyrus to get that pick, and then Nate Vaccarell that gave us field position, and then obviously Bird at the end. What a tremendous play that those guys made, and it made the difference in the outcome of the football game.
Yeah, Nate, you had not just an interception, but the play before you had a huge hit on the guy that caused that completion there. Just with the interception, just what especially after making that big play, what were you looking for, and what was in the
knowing we're up 10, so just knowing that the offense has to try to score the ball. So just knowing my key, knowing that most likely it's going to be pass, and just reading my key, and then always making a play.
Cyrus, just the defense obviously been playing great all day. You came up with the interception. That was the first turnover. Two more right after that, obviously. How, infectious is the big play turnover thing sort of for you guys, and how big was that when you got to sort of kick that off?
I think it was important because Coach Hammock always says win the fourth quarter. I think momentum's a big thing in this game. So I feel like my interception kind of just made our defense and our offense know how to shut out the game and take out the win in the end.
Let's talk about the first touchdown, Gavin, you had. The offense needed a jump start, and I know you haven't seen films yet, but that play was wide open. Did the coaches devise a brilliant play to outfox the defense, or what transpired there?
I would say it started off in the box. You had Coach Bashaner making a great call, and then it trickled down to the field with the O-line and the left side of the line making great blocks and opening a huge hole for me. And Coach Ham told me pregame, start fast and just go. So, I saw the open hole, and then I just keep running until you cross the line. And, Coach Ham's been harping on us running backs about that. It's just taking out the hesitation and the kind of waiting for things to set up and just go. So I feel like that was a great example of what he's been telling me all week of just go, and that was the result.
Coach, you always preached about complimentary football. For the entire game today, you guys committed one penalty, didn't turn the ball over, only gave up one sack. Just what did you think about the team just playing clean football today?
Yeah, I mean, you always talk about it, but rarely does it happen the way you want it. But today happened exactly the way we needed it to happen for us to have a chance to win. I mean, that's a tremendous football team. Obviously, they was in the MAC championship a year ago. Got their whole team back. We knew it was going to be a challenge, and to win the game, I thought we had to, have great ball security, which we did. We had to have the ability to run the ball a little bit to keep the pressure off the quarterback, and then we had to make smart decisions in the throw game. And for Rocky to be 15 to 23 with no interception, I think this is 2 games in a row we haven't turned the ball over. So if we can continue that trend, the way our defense is playing, the way our offense is starting to roll around a little bit, and the way our special teams is playing, we will have a chance in every game we play.
I know last week was a big win, but this win kind of could maybe turn things around, going in a positive direction, obviously. A win like this.
You know, obviously it's a, you know, I think outside of our locker room, people will look at this win as a bigger win because that was a team coming off a 5-game winning streak. Maybe they say Akron is not a very good team. I don't know. But, you know, we are building momentum the right way. We got the right type of men in our program, on the right type of guys on the bus. And, you know, they got toughness, they got discipline, they got perseverance. You know, as a coach, you talk about dealing with adversity, and the way these guys have dealt with adversity and come out the other side. I couldn't be more proud, you know, of a group of men. And to be honest, you know, I would want my son to act like these guys in the face of adversity.
Nate, obviously the defense has been, you know, a strong point for the team this year. But that second half, and I think you guys ended up shutting them out. Obviously, we talked about the interceptions on the last 3 drives there. Just what elevated your guys' game in that situation?
I mean, going into halftime, you know, we brought up as a defense, just we trying to hold them scoreless in the second half, and just the defense coming as a whole at the end, knowing that, you know, first half, okay, you know, we're doing good, but, you know, we can do better. So just having that adrenaline and then that focus through the second half just, you know, made it become a great defense.
Yeah, Cyrus, what's to say about this defensive group, the performance, I mean, that you had in the second half as a team today?
Our defense is improving every week. You know, Coach B, Coach Hammock always emphasizes defense is an important part of our team. So I feel like as long as we keep our head in the right path, you know, putting our head down and working every week, never doubting any opponent, and I think we should be good the rest of the season.
For everyone, it's your first home win of the season. You get it on homecoming day. Just how does it feel to get that win today?
Go ahead, Nate.
Well, first, I'm glad it was on the homecoming day. That's good for us. But having our first, you know, win home, it's a good experience for the fans and you know, everybody that's watching the game. Really, I think today was just overall as a game when everybody's watching, and just to get the W today, just to get show people what we can do.
You know, I feel like today was a great win. You know, I wasn't here last year, so you know, coming in and you know, especially with like experiences this year, we came up a little bit short those other home games, and I feel like today we really harped on in the fourth quarter is just finishing. You know, we're in a great spot. You know, these are the dog fights that we're going to be in, and it's just push it through. You know, we've been close a bunch of weeks. Just push it through and just lean on each other. We know the defense has our back, and the offense has the defense's back. The special teams has both of our backs. So if one needs a little bit more help, lean on the other two. And you know, that's just a great way to play team football. And I feel like we did a great job today of just not panicking when things got close, you know, just kind of staying cool, staying collected, and just doing what we were supposed to do until the game was over, and then the result came our way.
Coach, a win like this, maybe send a message around the MAC a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we don't care about that, to be honest with you. We're just trying to figure out a way to win every week. And, you know, we won this week. We'll go back to the drawing board and go through the process. But like I told our players, enjoy the homecoming today, festivities or whatever. But, you know, we need to be back tomorrow and put the work in to get ready for Eastern Michigan.
What did you see defensively out of this team in the second half? You know, because again, as good as they've been all year, I mean, the shutout, the 3 interceptions, I don't think they've been much more than 100 yards of total offense.
Yeah, I mean, our defensive staff make great adjustments, and our players are able to handle the adjustments and then go out there and play and execute. And so in the first half, obviously they were throwing shorter passes, right, trying to hold on to the ball and different things like that. But we made some adjustments. We tightened up the coverage. We forced them to try to throw the ball down the field, and obviously we were able to get some picks from that.
And then on the offensive side of the ball, two weeks in a row now where you guys have had, you know, multiple just massive touchdown plays. How big has that been for you, and how have you guys been able to do that?
Yeah, I think we have dynamic players on offense, and it can come from a variety of people. So when you have that type of unpredictability, it makes you more dynamic on offense. Our quarterback is playing at a tremendous level. He is fully engaged. Love the way he's been practicing the last 3 weeks. He's our leader. In third and 1, we put the ball in his hand to win the game, and that's how we feel about him. And I'm glad he came back. I'm glad he's starting to play the way we knew he can play, and he gives us a tremendous chance on offense.
In regard to homecoming, do any of you know, it's a tough question, the support of the student body, what's the vibe on campus? Is people getting into football now, or you got a feeling for that? Or is that too hard of a question?
That's probably too hard, but I thought it was a great atmosphere today. They were loud. They were rambunctious. They helped us out, especially on some third down situations. They got really loud. They made a difference. I think obviously we haven't won a home game in a couple games, but we won today. We got another one next week. We'd love to see a better crowd. Should be better weather. I check the weather days in advance, so it's definitely going to be better weather next week. And we need the crowd. We need the home field advantage because that's a big deal for our players. It gives them momentum and juice and energy, and they were big today, in my opinion.
Can you talk about the 2 big plays you guys scored on touchdowns and 1 run and then the pass?
Yeah, no. I mean, the run, Gavin, great read, and he looked a lot faster than I thought he was. That guy, nobody was catching him. He said he was a 10, 800-meter guy coming out of high school. And maybe I'm going to look at his GPS numbers. The great thing is we got GPS numbers to see how fast these guys are running. And then obviously Grayson Barnes is a weapon. That was a tremendous toss by Rocky. It seemed like it was in the air for like 5 seconds, but he caught it, and then he obviously outran the defense. So we need to continue to make plays like that.
Did you see something on film of the pass? Nobody was around him when he caught it.
Yeah, I think, like I said, people going to follow Brock Lampe. Brock Lampe is a weapon for us on offense, and they're going to follow him. So we got to continue to have plays off plays where he's not at the point of attack, because he's a tremendous player. And he gets no stats, but he is a tremendous player for our offense.
Anything else for these guys? All right, thanks, everyone.
Go Huskies.
Thank you, guys.
Go Huskies.
Did you run in the great relay when you were in high school?
I did.